On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything: culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history, and no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. This is a Steve request. And this is something I've never heard of as well, from the Dirty Loops. It's called Rock You, and I know absolutely nothing about this band. Shush with your ad, Disney Plus. Should I look up any information about this band before I check them out? Why the fuck would I do that? Let's go in blind, man. Dirty Loops, Rock You from Nick. Or excuse me, I did it again. Sorry, Steve. This is fun. It's kind of a live studio recording, like, sounds jazzy. I mean, you know, first impressions are key a lot of times, and my first impression, if I was listening to this song, I would not expect to see these guys. I mean, they look fairly rock and roll, and it sounds soulful and jazzy as fuck. And I'm down with all that. Jesus. Honestly, it sounds like some Michael Jackson shit. Did they say what I think he said? Fuck you. Wow, we're really turning back the fucking clocks nowadays, ain't we? How old is this fucking song? I'm not sure. But it sounds like it's fucking 1979, 1982. I don't know how much it's grabbing me. There's a lot of cool things happening. A lot of times, the soul, like the Justin Timberlake vocals or something like that. I'm like, yeah, it sounds good, but it's not necessarily for me. I'm curious because when he first started singing like that at the beginning, I was like, man, what a fucking total like 180 it would be if he started like that and then went into something way more rocky or something. And I didn't really expect that, but I was like, hey, what if he didn't do that? But I was just like, I wonder if it's going to do any crazy changes. It's a 5-minute song. So let's just continue. Halfway through. Yeah, that was a good song, man. I mean, it didn't suck. It was... Wait, it's still going. Maybe not. Featuring Aaron Mellegard at drums, background vocals, Henrik Linder, bass, background vocals, unfortunately. Sorry about that. That's what he said. I didn't say that. And then Jonah Nilsson, lead vocals and keys. Fucking A. Yeah, that didn't suck. You know, like, they were doing a lot of cool things in that song. The rhythm section was tight. There was some cool fucking grooves. But I guess the overall package of what it sounds like, I was like, I don't know. It sounded way too retro for me. And he's a good singer, you know, but it sounded way too much like fucking 70s disco Michael Jackson or whatever. Then I'm like, that's not something I would really want to care to listen to again. Anyway, let's save this fucking screenshot. What the hell? Everything!